giving you a voice.
Making it loud our own way.
Welcome to the fun.
First Updates Now FRC is produced in partnership with the Blue Alliance. Keep up to date on all live and archived First Robotics events and team stats at thebluealliance.com. And by viewers like you. Want to be our boss? Tell us what we're worth and have a say in how our shows are ran? Visit our Patreon to pledge your support at patreon.com/funfrc or support Fun for free when you link your Twitch Prime each month at twitch.tv/First Updates Now, then click subscribe. Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the 2018 Chezy Champs Fantasy Draft. We have 8 fantastic teams here that are going to be bidding for random teams to figure out what alliance they're going to form. So with that said, we're going to jump right into it in just a moment. If you're not quite sure what's going on, just hit exclamation draft rules in chat, and that will explain it to you. And if it doesn't, then you'll kind of figure it out as we go on. So a couple of things I want to mention before we start the draft. We will introduce all the teams in just a moment. But with that said, what we're going to do first to start is talk about we'll be doing another draft after this. So what's going to be happening here is these 8 teams are going to be participating in a live draft where they'll be bidding for teams. Each one of them have $200 that they'll be doing through an auction draft. All the teams are random. So they don't know what teams are coming up randomly. You're not going to know what teams are coming up randomly. And if you're in chat, all you have to do is, well, give them a friendly critique on if they, way overpaid, which they probably did, or if they did get a good value out of it as well. Afterwards, probably starting tonight or tomorrow, we're going to have a opportunity for you to pick your own alliance based on the prices that these 8 teams have paid, and we'll be giving away a Cooler Master Devastator 3 keyboard and mouse kit to the winner of the Pick'em League. So keep that in mind as we go through. We're very excited for that to show what opportunities you might have. Last time we had about 200 teams submit. We can't wait to have you do that. And that link is scrolling by in that little bar up there. It won't be available until we get all the teams and values set. With that said, let's go ahead and introduce our team. Starting out, we have Northern Chill.
Hi, I'm Marcus from 5406.
And I'm Mikhail, alumni of 4513.
I feel like I want to call you Northern Chili from now on. Next up is Puzzles 2.
Hey, I'm Luke. I'm from 4131.
I'm Danny. I'm from 2491.
And in red, we have
Bram.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm Bram. I'm from 900.
I forgot I have to scroll down on my thing so I can see everybody. So next up, we have CHS Hype Squad.
Hi, I'm Jeff. I graduated from 1296, but I'm currently remote mentoring 1817.
And I'm Ryan. I'm on 422.
All right, next up we have Titan Punky Dash Bash. Say that 5 times in a row. His mic's not working, so we'll keep moving on. We have, are we calling it Eloquence or Eloquence, Caleb?
Either is fine. I kind of like Eloquence.
All right, we'll go with Eloquence. And where are you from, Caleb?
I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota. No current team right now.
All right, so he's open. He's waiting. He needs somebody to pick him up with his great strategy skills. Let's see. Next up, we have Recharge Purple out in purple.
Hey, I'm Ethan, and I'm here with Nathan.
Hey.
And Andrew. Hey, we're all mentors of FTC Team 7236.
So just saying, guys, if the FTC team beats you, then none of you are riding back. So keep that in mind as well. Next up, we have 1.21 gigawatt over in yellow. All right, and we'll run.
What's up?
Go ahead.
Hey, I'm Haley, and I'm from 5943.
And who do you have joining you, Haley?
I'm Chun-Chi from 4388.
All right, and rounding it up, we have the Cheese Wizards.
Hey, I'm Evan. I'm from 1425.
Where are you from? Where's 1425?
Portland metro area in Oregon.
What does that have to do with cheese?
Well, the Chezy Champs has to do with cheese.
Oh, okay. Cheesy Champs. I forget how it's pronounced and how it's called. So, all right. With that said, guys, we are want to sit back. We're going to be a little sarcastic during this, and that's okay on here. So, Speaking of which, Chezy Champs coming up, of course, on Saturday and Sunday. We have some other great events, too, for you to check out at thebluelines.com. So make sure you take a look at that. By the way, I'm Tyler, the Chief of Fun. I'll be your auctioneer for today. We're going to jump right in. Before we start live teams, does anybody have any final questions, anything they want to get through, or any weird Kappa stuff that they want to announce that, like First did for their teaser stuff? No. Awesome. Good enough for me. All right, so we're going to come up. Our first team up in the draft. This is a good team here, starting out right away. Once I select the right window on here, this would probably work if I did this way. It's going to be team number 2471. 2471 will be the first team up for bids. Teams are going to get essentially 10 seconds to bid every time that it resets. They'll get the rebid on that. So starting out, team number 2471 coming up on the block. And bidding's going to open. $38 immediately from the Cheese Wizards. $40 for puzzles. Cheese Wizard outbidding $43 now. $50. Already bidding over a quarter of all their bank for $24.71. $55 to puzzles. Play a little bit of music in the background too. Sorry if that just got really loud. I apologize. $59 to puzzles too. And sold puzzles 2, taking it for $59. Nicely done. How do you feel about that, puzzles 2? $59, over a quarter of all your stuff.
They only have to earn like 30 or 40 points to be able to do that, which means they basically just have to be the first pick. And I know that they have probably the second most consistent 4-cube in the world, which makes them pretty appealing for any of the Alliance captains that don't already have a 3 or 4 cube.
All right, next team coming up on the board, we're going to confirm that one, is going to be team number 842, Falcon Robotics. 842, another heavy hitter coming in to the draft on here. So bidding's going to start for 842.
Speaking of 4-cube autos,
254 coming up third.
Right.
Oh, geez.
$50 right away. 51 for puzzles. 52. All the way up to 56. Hype Squad. Getting past 60, already more than what Meme Machine is worth. Puzzles 2 needs it. Wants it bad. CHS Hype Squad at 63. Going back and forth. Can't wait to see how this meme build goes. Nice. Coming up on $69 already. Commaster says they're overbidding.
yeah, I don't know. I think Meme Machine's a lot better.
See, $71.
It'll probably be a late second round pick.
$71.
Late second round with a 4-cube auto. Hot take.
I don't know, third or fourth pick, but I don't think they're quite as good as Meme
Jeff, do you really think they were worth $70?
Oh, not the slightest.
I have the advantage in that I was actually the head scout in Turing for my team, so I got to see them in action. Their 4-cube auto definitely isn't as consistent as 2471's. I believe they scored it in like 2 or 3 less matches in quals. They definitely started picking it up in elims though, and their tele-up game is just far superior.
I mean, 2 or 3 less times in quals, but some at like 1 time.
All right, next team coming up is actually a team all the way from Michigan. And that's going to be team number 3538, the Robo Jackets from Auburn Hills, Michigan. That might be the furthest traveled team out of all of them out there. So once again, 3538 Robo Jackets. I believe they were division winners off the top of my head. Winners or finalists for sure.
Finalists.
Finalists, that's right. With my old team, actually, I should know that. $35, $45 for finalists. $50 the recharge. This team has 2 blue banners for the year, one at Gull Lake District and one at Southfield District. $53. Everybody says overbidding all the time. $53 going to recharge purple. $53. So Recharge, what do you like about 3538 Robo Jackets?
They have a really good name.
Excellent. That's really proving the FTC strategy prowess there. Nicely done.
They deserve so much more.
Go ahead and confirm that. They are a nice scoring team. I believe they were at IRI as well too, and WVRX and Mark. So a lot of off seasons under their belt, which could prove well for them. Next team coming up is one of our California teams from La Crescenta. It's going to be team number 696. 696 coming up on the board.
Mikhail, it's your team.
Circuit Breakers.
Oh, man.
Better bid a lot. Here comes our bidding.
$80
on 10 already. $12 the puzzles, 13 the recharged. How did this team do last year? I don't even know. Circuit Breakers 16-11-0 last year. No blue banners. Did not go to championships. Somebody's like, Tyler, shut up. They're bidding for him. $16 going to Recharge Purple with the second robot in a row. $16 for the Circuit Breakers.
It is so weird hearing that and not being our team. But then again, there's like 6 of them, so...
There's 6 Circuit Breaker teams?
Yeah, the latest one I think is from Imparta on the west side.
The P&W.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Gotcha.
There's an FTC Circuit Breakers that we didn't pick a couple of years ago, and that kind of bit us in the butt, so we're going to pick them this year.
All right, that's fair. Next team coming up is another team from California, from West Covina. It's going to be team number 968, Rock. 968 Rock coming up on the board. .968 for this season has a record of 35-20-0. Did not make the playoffs at Utah. Finalists at Los Angeles. Finalists at Ventura. Made to the quarters of the noon division. $22 for puzzles too.
Luke, are you kidding me? It's not 2008 anymore.
And bidding ends $22 to Luke on puzzles 2. Luke's feeling good about it, I'm sure.
I am feeling pretty good about that.
There you go.
Willing to go up to like 40 for them, so.
Too bad they don't twin anymore.
If you're joining us, by the way, for the first time, this is a live auction draft for our teams at Chezy Champs. Each team has $200 to bid, and if you're watching the viewer audience, you're not part of the live draft, you'll have an opportunity to draft your own team based on the prices that these guys pay. So make sure they're paying the right price for the team that you want. But we're going to be going through all the teams. Is there 42 at Chezy Champs off the top of my head? I think that sounds right. So 42. Next team coming up, another California team from Saratoga, California. Team number 649. 649 M-Set Fish. 649 coming up on the board. 649, 27-19-0. Semifinalists at the San Francisco Regional, Central Valley Regional semifinalists, Galileo Division semifinalists as well. So you might be guaranteed to go to semis with this team based on their current standing. $13 right now for Recharge Purple, $15 for Gigawatt. Up to 16. See how high this team goes. A little bit better record than our previous team. Rep in spirit. There you go. Up to 22 for Recharge Purple. Remember, each team has $200 total to spend the entire draft. They waste all their money right away. You never know who's going to come up. Each team is randomly put up on the board. It's entirely random. $27 now for Recharge Purple. $28 for Time Punky.
I think they're going for the good name strategy again.
Yes. $29. $30. Keeps climbing up more and more. That might seal it. Sold for $30 at Titan Punky Dash Bash. Mike's not working right now, but how does everybody else feel about $30 for team number 649?
I did not have them that high.
That's real.
No. Were they really
Three
worth it?
times too high, probably.
It's an interesting pick.
That's a McHale version of saying it's a bad pick.
No, I'll say it's straight up bad if I think it's bad. That's 842 and 2471. They went for way too much.
There you go. Chat saying a couple saying it's a decent pick, couple saying it's too high. So we'll see how it comes out. Next team coming up is from Sacramento, California. I'm actually not familiar with this team at all, but it's team number 3250. 3250 from Sacramento, California. That's Kennedy Robotics. And let's take a look at this team here. Bidding's going to start in just a moment. And bidding starts. This team here has a overall record of 35-19-0. Did not make the playoffs at Arizona North. Semifinalists at Sacramento. Canadian Rockies regional finalists, so improving each one. In the Roebling division, ranked 9th out in the quarterfinals.
We had the privilege of partnering with these guys at Capital City Classic last year, and they were really nice. Like, they were the kind of team that would be like, oh, we don't think you should put us in because we think we'll win otherwise. I don't know, they're really nice.
I apologize. I have to take a quick break. I'll be right back, folks.
Oops. $254 has new drivers.
Interesting. Bid 200 on them. No balls.
I think Kevin might be trolling us. Maybe they're new
Nah,
drivers.
Kevin is 100% reliable, guys. Always
Well,
believe
he's
Kevin.
reliable, but maybe they're really, really good.
Sorry about that. Somebody's knocking at my door, apparently. So, it's $34. Northern Chill. Heard a little bit of conversation on that. It's $34 going to Northern Chill. All right, our next team is coming in from Mexico. It's going to be team number 3478 Lambot. 3478 Lambot. Here's a picture of their robot. And bidding's going to start. $34.78 Lambot coming out of Mexico. 49-0 in official play. Winners of the Monterrey Regional. Also Oklahoma Regional finalist, Touring Division into the semifinals. Also played at Indiana Robotics Invitational, but were not selected. $23 for Recharge Purple. $25 for Puzzles 2. Titan Punky outbids at $26. Don't need good drivers to run auto. It'll be interesting to see, at IRI, there were so many teams. I'll be interested to see if they're able to make the playoffs. I'd love to see them make the playoffs because I think they're a team that I think has some bias against them, just unknown bias sometimes with that, with teams from out of the country. So $31 sold to Recharged Purple.
Lambots are a cool team.
They're a cool team for sure, but are they worth 31?
Well, they're halfway through the money, so better hope they're good picks.
That's true. Recharge Purple has $100 left with 3 teams already. A lot more than some other teams. Next team coming up. Next team coming up is from Berkeley, California. That's going to be team number 5499, the Bay Orangutans. Bay Orangutans 5499, 23-19-0 in official play. Looks like a switch bot to me. Are switch bots worth any money? Well, we'll find out here. $54.99 coming up on the board. Who wants a switch bot? $10 for Puzzles 2. 23-19-0 in official play. Semifinalists at the San Francisco Regional. Silicon Valley Regional semifinalists. Carver Division semifinalists as well. $16 to Gigawatt. I don't know. Are they the only switch bot at Chezy Champs?
I think there's 3.
Are there?
3 or 4.
$18 to Gigawatt. 1.21 Gigawatt. 19.
There's 58 free too.
Well, they can do scale too.
Yeah, Apex is not a switch bot necessarily.
They're close.
Half their autos, I think, are switched though.
That might be true. $19 to Puzzles 2. Puzzles 2, how you feeling about picking up switch bot for Chezy Champs?
I mean, after my season, I feel like I'm not allowed to ignore switch bots.
I'll assume there's some good context there. Why not?
World champion 2976.
All right, next team coming up on the board is from the Pacific Northwest. That's going to be team number 2046, Bare Metal from the Pacific Northwest, Maple Valley, Washington, 2046. Coming up for auction right now. Three blue banners for this team. Won a Chairman's Award. Won the Clackamas, or Clackmass, if you have the real blue banner from
Clackams.
Clackams, that's right. And then the Auburn Mountain View District as well. 67, 20, and 0.
Auburn Mountain View.
Good record there. I believe they were also finalists at P&W Championships. And went on the quarters at Touring Division, though. A little surprising there, I think. $41 for Gigawatt. A lot of teams still to go. We're only on our 9th team right now. And sold for $41 to Gigawatt there. Pretty good auto from Bare Metal I've seen in the past. We'll see how it holds up for Chezy Champs as well, Gigawatt.
Yeah, we've paired up with them twice this season, and made finals of District Champs and won Auburn Mountain View. And they're a pretty darn good team.
They are.
$41.
Yeah, 41. Speaking about fake switch bots, apparently, we're going to bring up our fake switch bot that's up here, and that's going to be team number 5803, Apex Robotics from the PNW. Apex Robotics. Team that is 65, 25, and 0. So it looks like a switch bot, able to score into the scale, but not too many layers high. So interesting strategy decisions coming up here. 5803 coming up on the board.
If you're not paying 200, you're not paying enough.
A couple of blue banners winning the Auburn District and the West Valley District out in the PNW. Championships out in the semifinals in the Carver Division. $15 in Northern Chill. Now I want to say Northern Grill for some reason. 17 to Gigawatt. Eloquence at 18. Gigawatt back at 19.
Caleb, was that your first bid this entire time?
I think he had to fix his algorithm.
Sold for $19. Wow.
He outbid himself earlier.
$19 to 1.21 gigawatt. To me, to pay the same price as the Bay Orangutans, that seems like a pretty good value to me.
For what everything's going
Maybe
for,
the
yeah,
Bay
that's pretty
Orangutans
good.
are just bad value.
They're overpaid.
I just don't know where a team that's that style of robot gets picked at Chezy, and it's not a great place to be.
All right, next team coming up is a team that had a little bit of change recently due to their coach moving, and that's going to be team number 3310 Blackhawk Robotics. 3310 Blackhawk Robotics. 3 blue banners this year, including at the El Paso and Arkansas City Regional. And I believe they were finalists in their division as well. Blackhawk Robotics coming up on the board. That's right, they were with 118. That's right.
36 already, jeez.
Maybe they'll pick 1678 this time.
$40, yeah, right. $46 for Hype Squad. Big money time. We'll see. 51. It's going up. East Coast, West Coast. Well, you're a little bit off there, but that's okay.
That's crazy.
$53 right now for CHS Hype Squad. $54 for Titan Punky. Keep climbing on up. Are we going to sell? Sold for $54. The Titan Punky Bash. Picking up their second team today for $54. From Heath, Texas, by the way. Next team coming up here, you might think they're from Texas just based on their name, but they're not. They're coming in from San Diego, California, and that's going to be team number 1538, the Holy Cows. Once again, from San Diego, California, 1538, the Holy Cows. Interesting robot. Might almost be too fast for their own good, so we'll see if they geared it down a little bit, but here comes the bidding for 1538.
Watch it shoot to 80.
Maybe.
As it starts at 15.
$25 for puzzles. 39-6-0, not a bad record. Winners of the San Diego Regional, losing the finals at CVR. Turing game knocked out in the quarters. They had a pretty darn good alliance, too, against the 987, 21-22, 26-42 alliance, or with 28-48 and 13-18. $45. They're a team, I think, that has tons of upside, but I think literally they just drove too fast, or they couldn't control how fast they drove on there. So that was my observation from watching them.
I'm puzzled by this bid.
Are you now? $45. Well, confirms it for puzzles too. Caleb, or that's not Caleb. Who is that? Luke and Danny and Bram and Nick apparently getting it with their fourth team now for $45.
It's because Nick is there. That's the whole reason why they bid.
I think people are misunderstanding why we wanted IRI.
Who wanted IRI?
Getting real lucky.
It's because Nick wasn't there.
Oh, I see. All right, next team coming up. Team I have not heard of personally, but I'm sure some of you might have, from San Jose, California. That's going to be team number 1072, Harker Robotics. Harker Robotics from San Jose, California. Coming up on the bid. 26-18-0. And here comes our bidding, $10. Winners of the Roebling division. Surprised I haven't heard of them then. Were they a third bot? They must have been, huh? Third or fourth bot? Yeah, fourth bot. They did not play in the finals of Roebling. But in the finals at Sacramento and Silicon Valley, they were in the quarterfinals. Roebling played 4 matches through the semis. And then on Einstein, they played 2 matches. And bidding ends in Northern Chill for $18. That is our second lowest so far. $18 for Harker Robotics. Northern Chill, have you heard of Harker Robotics before?
A little bit. I hear they're a really great second pick.
Fair enough. You have Kennedy Robotics, who's the other team I have not heard of either. So maybe you know something I don't, because I haven't heard of them, and maybe they'll come through for you.
They have one of the coolest robots this year, hands down.
I'll take your word for it. So coming up next is going to be team number 4159, Cardinal Botics from San Francisco, California. 4159, Cardinal Botics. Is this another switch bot here? Can't
yeah.
Tell. All right. So 4159 coming up on the block here in 5 seconds. $5, $6, outbidding themselves, $7. As long as you don't outbid yourself for the final bid, right? Up to $11 for 1.21 gigawatt, $12 now. Puzzles 2 looking to get a low value here with $12. Sold for $12. That is the lowest in our draft.
Overpaid.
They have to take like 3 matches, and they're one of the most valuable teams in the draft.
Yeah, it's all about for how much you pay, how many points they get, right? It'll be interesting to see if they're able to come out with a few wins. I don't even know what their schedule looks like. So, all right, our next team is a world champion from 2017. 2 blue banners this year, though, from a Tascadero. I'm sure I'm going to mispronounce that. There's team number 973, the Greybots. 973, the Greybots coming up. Get ready for some big bids here. 5 seconds. Mick, just savage. $1, huh? All the way up to $30 immediately for 973. Winners of San Francisco Regional and Silicon Valley Regional, 33-11-0 this year. Hopper Division, though, knocked out in the quarterfinals with $3.99 and $32.84 and $39.70. $36. Overrated bids. That's what they're saying. Penguin, it's similar to district points. We simplified it a little bit. So it's 2 points for each qual win, 5 points for each playoff win, and then you get the 17 minus N or whatever that is for the selection in the elimination rounds. CHS Hype Squad, $39 sold for $39. Hype Squad, how are you feeling about that? Is that a good value for you?
Definitely. I had them at well over that price. I'm surprised they didn't go for higher.
Fair enough. Anybody want to refute the $39 bid? Or are we thinking that's a pretty good value?
Worth more, but I don't want to put everything else we have on it.
All right, so it sounds like
if they get picked, it's all friend picks.
Yeah, they might end up second pick.
Don't matter if it's friend picks, baby. It matters if you get points out of them.
I mean, fair enough.
That's all that matters in this game. Coming up next is from Carson, California, team number 687, the Nerd Herd. This is a switch bot for... Oh, no, it's not a switch bot. It looks like a switch bot for a second there. Sorry. Not a switch bot. 687, the Nerd Herd from Carson, California. This team here, 29-16-0, and our bidding starts. It's at 4. We're going to put it at. That was at people bid at the same time within a few milliseconds. There we go. $9 there for puzzle 2. Gigawatt 11. No blue banners for this team this year. Semifinalists at Los Angeles. In the finals at Las Vegas. Why do I not remember this team? I should, since I was there. Newton Division semifinalists.
Caleb betting after 6 years.
2 teams do not have a team yet, by the way. Cheese Wizards and Eloquence both do not have a team.
I'm calling it now. Evan's just going to drop everything on either 1323 or 254.
Is that the Cheese Wizards, or who is that?
Yeah.
All right.
It's Cobby.
Cobby, all right. So Eloquence getting your first... Eloquence getting your first team there for $19. Caleb, how are you feeling about the Nerd Herd?
They look good. Everyone's drafting, I think, a lot better than they were at IRI.
All right, next team coming up is going to be from San Francisco, California. Team number 5924. Let's see if we can get a picture. They are our highest numbered team, the Cat. No picture on the Blue Alliance, but the Cat Machine coming in, and that's going to be, once again, team number 5924. 11-12-0. 4-8 at the San Francisco Regional, 7-4 at Silicon Valley. Did not play at championships. Where are they going to lie here? Giving it... Oh, there we go. I'll bid already. $6 to Cheese Wizards, $8 for Puzzles 2. Up to $10. $12. Already going past Cardinal Robotics now. $15. This team is going up and up. Somebody knows something about this team. Or they like the name of it. One of those two possibilities are going to happen. Somebody says they're a switch bot in chat. So, sold, Ethan from Recharge Purple, $17. Tell me about the Cat Machine, Ethan.
I do like cats.
Okay. Well, we'll see how they do in the at Chezy Champs. You never know on there. I mean, I think an interesting thing, too, is schedules being released ahead of time that we never know in regards to how it might turn out. Well, schedules being released ahead of time, that kind of helps out a lot of that, of determining perhaps what their ranking is going to be or what their ELO is going to be or however it turns out for some of the predictions. All right, next team coming up. This team has won a couple times. I've seen them a couple times. I've heard of them a couple times because it's going to be team number 254. The Cheesy Poofs are coming up right now. 254. Chezy Poofs. Get ready for some big money here. Will we see all
I'm all
$200? That would be a horrible decision, but we'll see. Somebody tried to bid $1. $43 for Chezy Poofs.
I tried.
You can always try. Easily over $2. $66.
Tommy, where's that $200 closed out?
You just bid more than everybody else, so you close it out immediately. You only have to bid, what, $148? And it's yours.
No, Caleb has 180.
Oh, he does. I'm sorry.
Come on, Evan. Just bid 182.
He has 181, yeah.
Just go for it.
Best alt bot there.
Highest bid team so far, by the way, was 71 with Falcon Robotics. So.
Best switch bot in the world.
I heard to do him vault only.
And they'd probably still win. The first match, by the way, has anybody seen the first matchup of the day? Holy crap.
23 looks kind of interesting.
Yeah, 23 could be a match they could lose, right? With 59-24 and 41-59. Sold for only $93.
That's losing.
$93 going to the Cheese Wizard. You got to be happy about paying that, I would think, huh?
There's a reason I didn't buy any of the first 20 teams.
Fair enough on there. $93 sold. Chat, what do you think? Is that too much? Is it too low? It all depends on how many points they're going to score. I mean, what's the maximum points a team can score? How many qual rounds are they getting?
In district, it's 3 without award.
So they're going to get 10 quals. So that's 20 points, plus 30 for elims if they win everything, plus 16, right? So 66, I think, should be the most. That sounds right.
Would be 73, over 73, but that's a little bit different because of this.
Ah, okay.
And that's what it would be for a district.
Yeah, we'll see. When we start scaling this up, we'll probably go to that model, I'm guessing, just because we need to keep it consistent for all of them, so that will probably work. But I'm trying to make it easy for now. Next team coming up. Wow, $93, I tell you. Next team coming up is from Santa Barbara, California. That is going to be team number 5818, Riviera Robotics. They've been interesting, pretty cool looking robot, especially for a high number team that they are. I think they look pretty nice there. So once again, 5818, second highest team coming up for bids. Excuse me. Cheese Wizards with 12, 15 for CHS. Up to $20. Outbidding themselves at 26. Way to spend that extra dollar. Nicely done. 1.21 gigawatt.
The extra mile.
Really?
Metastrat.
Yeah, right. Bold move, Cotton. All right, so $26 going to gigawatt there. They're staying silent.
Can we just get an F in the chat for that?
Some fails.
Yourself.
Yeah. How about an oof bot? Oof dozer. Oofs or Fs?
I'll take oof. I'll take an oof.
I was actually going to bid 26, so that was actually a good move.
You should have bidded the 26, Caleb.
All right, we're going to move on to our next team coming up on the board here, and that's a team from San Jose. They have a record of 28-14-0. Surprisingly, no blue banners this year. A little surprise to hear that from team number 604, Quicksilver. 604, Quicksilver. Coming up for auction. San Francisco Regional in the finals. Silicon Valley Regional semifinals, noon division on the quarters. $12 in Northern Chill.
Accidentally typed in 111 instead of 11. Enter. Luckily, I spent 93 in the poofs.
When it just works out, right? So this team was ranked second at San Francisco and 15th at Silicon Valley, 31st at Newton. Started out strong and then kind of tapered off a little bit. They had probably one of the fastest robots really living up to their name in 2017. Up to $23 so far. Why are you surprised they didn't win anything? Silver is literally in their name. Wow. $25 sold to the Cheese Wizards. Picking up Quicksilver and $254 so far in the draft. Hey guys, we're halfway through, by the way. Not too bad. We're going to keep on moving here. Next team coming up is going to be team number 2990. 2990 Hotwire from Turner, Oregon. Another team I have not heard of, actually. Hotwire coming through from Oregon. Take a look as bidding starts. Is this a switch bot, too? It looks like one.
They also can do scale.
Okay.
They have a pretty solid shooter.
So they're a shooter
Apex,
bot?
yeah, Apex can definitely do it better because they have like an arm that can just place it, but they're good at the beginning of the match.
Oh, I mean, their Apex is so much better that they're going for less money, so...
Apex isn't really a shooter. They're more of a horizontal elevator.
They try to be shooter. At least they did at West Valley.
So his team did make it to the semis, the Hopper Division, semis at P&W. Finals...
They had a real chance of beating 254.
Really?
They only lost like 40-odd points. Just the closest match against the Poofs all season.
And sold the recharge for $20. So sounds like decent value then. We're going to keep moving on. Next team coming up is from Tacoma, Washington. That's going to be team number...
Dude.
Team number Dude.
2557.
2557, the Sodabox. That's right. Coming out of the PNW. 2557 Sodabox. It's going to be a hard time.
Rank first and out in quarterfinals, calling it.
Rank first, pick Mean Machine, who's ranked 12, dropping quarters.
They're going to pick Mean Machine.
Bidding starts.
These guys are worth at least 150.
3 blue banners this year, 2 of them for chairmans, though.
You got to bet it first. I'll go on after.
Touring Division out in the quarters. We're rank 1, as somebody said before. Rank 1 at P&W as well, too, out in the finals.
They won the finals, much to my dismay.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. My apologies.
No, they dropped in, or they Triple Strange beat them in quarters.
At Turing, I believe, right?
Yeah,
Turing. And P&W they won. Sold for $20. Eloquence taking it for $20. I don't know about you, Eloquence. That seems like a pretty good value bet to me.
It'd be really good value.
Yeah, I'm pretty
watch them play.
Yeah, I mean, even if they just take first seed, that's good news for them. Not going to happen. All right, next team coming up is from Seattle, Washington. Apparently, we're on the P&W kick right now. From Seattle, Washington, that's team number 4911, the Cyber Knights. Not the Cyber Knights, but the Cyber Knights. 4911 from Seattle, Washington. And bidding is starting in 5 seconds.
Who? Who is Team 4911?
Possibly the most underrated team in the PNW.
Well, this team did win the Carver Division and has 2 blue banners for chairmans as well. Glacier Peak and also took it at the PNW Championship. Up to $25 already. $34 in Northern Chill. Northern Chill has $148 left. A lot of money to spend still. Eloquence has $161 and sold the Northern Chill for $34.
Hey, Marcus, can you tell me more about 4911?
You know, I'm really interested in who Team 4911 is. Can y'all tell me a little more, please?
Oh, awkward silence. Not a good bit. Sorry, guys. Moving on to the next one here.
I can't bring it up fast enough. Who are 4911 Cyber?
But if I can get your attention, because I think you might appreciate this next team coming up on the board, which is going to be team number 1678, Citrus Circuits. Team has done all right this year. 1678. Heard they've been to Einstein a couple times, in recent history. But here comes our bidding, $63 for Recharge Purple, bidding all their money already.
If they get this team for $63, it's such a steal.
Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue banners, 61 at 7-0 in official play.
These guys are at least 70 or 80.
Chairman's Award, 3 regionals, and a division.
The moment someone bid 7, it was too much. 7's too high.
Yeah, choose Wizard. See.
Talk about me.
I mean, worst case scenario, they're captain of the second alliance going to finals, right?
Pretty much.
Worst case, they're like 4 seed.
And still go to finals.
At $71 currently. $72.
They have one of the best ramps in the world.
Sold $72 to the Cheese Wizards, who now has 254 and 1678.
I think I have the entire winning alliance.
But you don't have any money.
Perhaps.
I have $10. I don't know you
I have $10 left, so you never know. Confirm that's $72 for 1678. All right, next team coming up is from Anaheim, California. That's going to be team number 3309, the Friarbots from Anaheim, California. 3309. Auction starts in 5 seconds. This team overall record for this year in official play, 45-14-0, winning the Aerospace Valley Regional and a Chairman's Award at Orange County Regional. Quarterfinalists at Arizona North. Finalists at Orange County. I already mentioned they won Aerospace Valley, and quarterfinalists in Newton. And then there was this Fleet Week Battleship glass set. There was a couple days of which I didn't fully understand what that was, but apparently they duked it out on a battleship. Why not? $32 to Puzzles 2, $33 to Eloquence. Battleship Dock. Huh. Oh, wait. $35, $36 the Gigawatt. $37. Eloquence seems to want this team pretty bad. So does Gigawatt, though. Back and forth they go. They're going to go for any more? Sold $39 to Eloquence, taking it for $39. Coming up on our final sets of teams here, not too many left. I think we're in our final third, something like that. Next team coming in from San Jose, California is going to be team number 846, Funky Monkeys from San Jose, California. Let's take a look at their team, and we'll start the bidding in just a moment. And bidding starts. Mick, you got something
try
to say?
so hard.
You got something to say about it, Mick?
Evan tries so hard with his $10.
Yay. I don't know. I'm probably going to get someone, maybe.
$23 to recharge purple. I have a feeling that bids are going to start going a bit higher nowadays with the amount of money left currently. I don't know. Somebody add it up. How much money is left right now?
There's about $670 left, not including this match.
Okay. Well, that's about where we should be, right?
I think that teams have been really undervalued at the beginning of the draft.
Yeah. Well, I think last time they were a bit overvalued, so maybe that's why some of that we saw.
I mean, you're gonna find that out when some of these lower tier teams are gonna start going for $30 or $40, and you're gonna wonder why you didn't spend your money earlier.
$35 to recharge purple, going back and forth with Gigawatt.
Come on, Gigawatt.
And sold $35. Funky Monkeys, team with the blue banner for winning the Hub City Regional, 35-10-0. There we go, 35.
Whenever we get to team 8, we have to get it for $8. Whoever types in 8 first.
I'm sure the Cheese Wizards wants that. 15 teams looks like we have left. Next team coming up is from a city I cannot pronounce. Orcutt, is that right? Orcutt, California? Sure, why not? Life of a game announcer, I tell you. It's going to be team number 3512. 3512. Spartatronics. 3512. Surprised I got that right. Bidding starts for Spartatronics. Cheese Wizard's just going to bid $10 automatically every single time. Why not, I guess. I said it correct, Jess? Nice. I'm happy. I apologize, by the way. I'm getting over a cold. I will try to not the cough on air as much as possible. Or breathe super heavy, because right now my respiratory system sucks. $23 to CHS Hype Squad coming in. Who's got a lot of money left? Northern Chill over 100. CHS has 90. Titan Punky Dash Bash 116, Eloquence 112, Gigawatt with 114, $26. Winners of the Ventura Regional 35, 12, and 0. And semifinalists at Turing this year, $29, the Hype Squad. And sold to CHS Hype Squad for $29. Bam, let's confirm that. Next team coming up, pretty popular team out there up in the PMW. Maybe not the best season ever they've had this year, but a couple of blue banners, so to speak, still. I think, what do they do at championships? Yeah, out in the quarters of championships. But that's going to be team number 1983, Skunk Work Robotics. They did pretty well at districts. I should retract that. But 1983, Skunk Work Robotics coming up as our next team for auction. 55, 24, and 1 in official play. Winners of the Auburn District and Glacier Peak District. Semifinalists at Idaho Regional. Out in the quarters at PNW and out of the quarters in the Roebling Division. $28 for Recharge Purple. Gigawatt has them at 30. I'm sorry, and bidding ends, 1.21 Gigawatt. Taking it, Haley gets it for $30. How you feeling about that pickup, Haley? She feels good. All right.
Honestly, I'm pretty happy about it.
All right. It's not a bad value at all, so especially with the amount of money left right now. So, all right, next team coming up is from Oregon, Hillsboro, Oregon, to be exact, and that's going to be team number 4488 Shockwave. 4488 Shockwave is your next team coming up for bid. Once I confirm this one, there we go. All right, 4488 Shockwave, bidding starting in 5 seconds. 47, 25, and 1, winners of the Galileo Division. Out in PNW, out in the quarters at Wilsonville. Finalists at Glacier Peak. PNW Championship out in the semis. 1 Galileo Division. Rank 4. $31 now for Eloquence. $34 for Puzzles 2. Up to $35. Marcus Q bidding for Northern Chill. 2 seconds. Sold $35 for Shockwave. Next team coming up as we keep on pushing through is going to be a team from Tucson, Arizona. Tucson, Arizona. That's going to be team number 4183, the Bit Buckets. Take a look at their robot. This team is a laser cut Woodbot, by the way. If you have not seen this team, quite interesting. Not that one, but there you go. Once again, 4183 coming up for bidding in 5 seconds.
My favorite bot is the Cube.
Yeah, right. The Cube that's on TVA. I was trying to figure out what that was. And bidding starts. $12. Team is 17, 11, and 0. Quarterfinals at Arizona North. Semifinals at El Paso. Did not go to championships. And sold for $15. 1.21 Gigawatt. Woodbot, $15. So who's got the most amount of teams right now? Recharge? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams for Recharge so far. And the least right now, Titan Punky Dash Bash, currently with 2 teams in their draft at $116 left. So we're going into our final 11 teams. Talked about this team a little bit in our pre-show. If you didn't hear, some people said they were a bit overrated this year. Some people liked the look of the robot, but it's going to be team number 971. 971 Spartan Robotics. Definitely a sexy bot. You can't deny that either way. But 971 Spartan Robotics coming up for the bid. 5 seconds. 34-9-0 winners of the San Francisco Regional, Silicon Valley Regional going on in the finals, and Noon Division getting eliminated in the quarters. $35 for Puzzles 2. Up to 37. $38 for Eloquence. And up to 39 now. $40. Thought they were going to go for 39 for a moment there, but $40. And $40 sold to CHS Hype Squad, taking it for $40. Nicely done, Hype Squad. That's going to be your fourth robot with $21 left. Final 10 robots left. Next team coming up. We'll see what the first bid is for them, but it is going to be Team 8, Pally Robotics. Team 8, Pally Robotics. They're coming out of Palo Alto. All right, so Team 8 coming up for the bid. All right, we did get 8 for the first bid. Is everybody happy now?
L, you're
Perfectly
the
normal
worst
bid.
person.
14-10-0. Quarterfinalists at Arizona North, Silicon Valley, out in the semis. And sold for $18 to Recharge Purple. For $18, going on their 7th robot now to Recharge Purple. Nicely done by them. Next team, we're going to keep on moving. Excuse me. Another team I'm not too familiar with. Hopefully some of you are. It's going to be team number 5026, Iron Panthers. They're coming out of...
Skin Pinchers.
What's that?
The Skin Pinchers.
Okay.
Skin
Comes
Pinchers.
out of Burlingame, California. I'll accept your inside joke and run with it. Once again, 5026 out of Burlingame, California. Bidding is about to start on this robot.
Their intake was one of the coolest ones I've seen.
Oh, I see. Is that where the Skin Pincher come from?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I see that. That's pretty neat. $12 for Puzzles 2. 26-18-0 in official play. San Francisco Region out in the semis. CBR out in the semis. Carver Division out in the quarters. Rank 9, though. $17, $18, $19. Still got the big boys. Who's left? A couple.
1323 and 2910.
Oh, a couple of them. Yeah. Spashu, thanks for those biddies, by the way. Appreciate it. And by the way, if I missed any subs or anything like that, I do apologize. We'll try to catch you at the end of the show. Sold $21 to Eloquence, taking it for $21. He's still got over $100 left, Eloquence. And that is your fourth robot. Next team is going to be from Palmdale, California. It's going to be team number 5012, Griffin Gear. They're a world champion, aren't they?
Yep, 2015.
That's right.
I was about to say.
I should know that. They beat my team. Why did I not remember that? 5012 Griffin Gear coming out of Palmdale, California. No picture for them on the Blue Alliance. But bidding is about to start in 5 seconds. This year, though, 28-17-0. Quarterfinals at San Diego. Las Vegas Regional out in the semis. Aerospace Valley out in the semis. Did not go to championships this year. $23 for Eloquence. Going up to $25. 26. And bidding ends $26 in Northern Chill, taking it for $26. Coming up on our final 7 teams.
They have a pretty sweet rebuild.
They have a rebuild, you said?
Yeah, they have like new ramps and stuff. It's pretty crazy.
I'll have to take a look at that. Interested to see that. That's why they pulled their picture down from TVA, right?
Probably.
Next team coming up is going to be a team from San Diego, California. And that's going to be team number 3647, Millennium Falcons. 3647, Millennium Falcons from San Diego, California, with their robot Darth Elevator. 3647. Boom, coming up on the board. There we go, 5 seconds. 14-12-0 in official play. Has some off-season play, though, under their belt as well. San Diego Regional out of the quarters. Aerospace Value out of the quarters, and that's all they played for official play. Also, recently in the LA Fleet Week Battleship Blast. $21 for CHS Hype Squad. Up to 22. And sold. $22 to 1.21 gigawatt. Taking the Millennium Falcons. Next team coming up, as we start to wind on down, is a team from Irvine, California. That's going to be team number 3476, Code Orange. Got a Roebling Division winner coming up on the screen right now for bid. 3476, Code Orange. Bidding starts in 5 seconds. $21 for CHS Hype Squad. Bidding all their cash. Puzzles 2 at 22. Gigawatt 23. 41, 13, and 0 in official play this year. Finalists at Orange County. Aerospace Valley out in the semis. And of course, Roebling winning Roebling along with 1323 and 1778. Yeah, whatever their fourth bot was. Up to 31, 32. Bidding war going back and forth between Eloquence and Gigawatt for $36 right now. And sold, $36 going to Eloquence. Nice pickup with still a bunch of cash left for Eloquence. As we wind on our few teams, that is your 5th robot for Caleb. So we got left here, 5 teams left. Next one coming up on the board. It's from Cupertino, California. Cupertino, California. It's going to be team number 115 MVRT. 115 MVRT. Take a look. Well, they don't have a picture of their bot, but a little bit in the background of that video there. Coming up, MVRT. Bidding starts in 5 seconds. $21 for Hype Squad right away. Gigawatt for 23. See if anybody else bids on this. 24 for Puzzles. Puzzles trying to determine if this is going to be their last spot or not. Gigawatt lets them have it for $24. MVRT, $24. 4 robots left. We got a couple heavy hitters still in the mix. Where they'll show up, well, only I know. And with that said, let's put in the 24 for that. Our next team coming up, it's going to be a big one. Coming in from Madera, California, it's going to be team number 1323, Madtown Robotics. 1323, 3 blue banners, winning the Roebling division. Here come their bids. Could we see a max out here? We'll see.
$10.
$10.
21.
Can only hope, right? $50 for Northern Chill. 49, 4-0 in official play. Winners, Sacramento. Winners, CVR. Roebling Division winners. All they do is win.
$66.
Frick.
I'm calling you right now, 66.
Got to outbid Eloquence.
Go all the way.
$58 for Eloquence, $57 for Titan Punky. You can just outbid them, Titan Punky. That's always an option. See, what you should do is well, I'll say right after. There you go. See, Eloquence is smart. Titan Punky, if you were smart, you would have bid 65 because Eloquence would not have been able to outbid you at 65. You wasted $1. It's not probably going to be worth anything or matter. But $66 going for Madtown Robotics.
Okay, now Jack and the Bot's going for 54.
Well, let's look at money right now. We only got a couple people. Eloquence with 65, Titan Punky with 50, Gigawatt 47, Northern Chill 53. Not a whole lot left. 3 teams remaining. Your next team coming up. Are we going to have an instant buy in team number 2910, Jack in the Bot. Coming up on the screen, coming up for auction, Jack in the Bot. Right there, baby. Bidding starts in 5 seconds. Jack in the Bot. Of course, winners of the Carver division. On Einstein, finalist, $50 in Northern Chill.
Caleb.
51.
Or Caleb.
Caleb, please.
Or 53, I guess.
All right, bids can't be being $53 for Jack in the Bot. That might be the, in our Pick'em League, that might be the value pick right there. All right, 2 teams left. 2 and 2 only. And the next one is going to be 2659 Robo Warriors out of Mission Hills, California. Ramp bot, is this a switch bot too, or can they shoot? Let's see, nobody wants to say anything. Strategy. There they are. Bidding starts in 5 seconds. They can shoot, says Huntain in chat. And bidding starts. $47 immediately.
Haley, I thought we were friends.
You need to bid 48. You need to get these guys because otherwise you won't be able to get the next guys. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know I had friends. What?
$50. So who's getting screwed here? Gigawatt is gonna get screwed in the end? Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, you got a decent amount of teams at least. You got to be happy with that. So.
True.
All right, $50 sold to Robo Warriors. And that means our last team of the draft is going to be 4388. Who are they? Ridge Robotics from Fort Collins, Colorado.
They pretty bad.
Well, let's see how much money they go for. They're going to be
$48
for Chezy. Tyler's putting on for fun. So, like, Adam and I did a whole bunch of stuff. Got screwed.
I tried.
But
$53. Same price as Jack in the Bot. Value right there.
Yeah, that's what I've been.
All right, everybody. That's going to be.
I got a lot of stuff to do for that talk tomorrow, and then I'm going to try and tackle some of that.
There you go. Let's just go down the line real quick. Northern Chill.
That's my fault. That's my responsibility. It's.
What's going on over there? I don't even know if they know their mic's on. All right, Northern Chill.
Oh yeah. So I didn't Punky Dash Bash mess things up. They had
I'm crazy with
that. Because I really wanted 1320 free, and we didn't get to happen by this much.
All right, let's go down the line real quick and just check in with all of our teams, see how you're feeling. Northern Chill, you got 1072, 3250, 4388, 4488, 4911, and 5012. How do you feel about your picks?
Again, it's okay. We'll not be much to win because we don't have any really big hitters, but I think all our teams are point generators.
All right, and you spent all your money too, so at least you got something there. Got Luke, Bram, and Nick for puzzles too. You got 115, 968, 1538, 2471, 4159, and 5499. I'm gonna mute whoever that person is in the background.
I need to settle down on that.
All right. We'll mute that person since they don't know how to do the show themselves. So, all right, puzzles 2. How do you feel about your picks here?
We feel all right. It's in general not quite as good as it was last draft. My team wouldn't let me bid higher because they didn't believe that this much money would be burned a little earlier, but it ended up that we have an all right draft, and if we get a little lucky with the second round of picks, then we're gonna be golden.
All right, good luck to you, Puzzles 2. CHS Hype Squad, $21 left. You picked up only 4 teams, 842, Falcon, 971, 973, and 3512. Is 4 teams going to be enough for you?
I think with 842 Superior Teleup, it's very likely that they end up either just ranking high from winning all their matches or being first pick of Alliance 1, 2, maybe 3 or 4 if they get a little bit unlucky. 973 is also pretty good, and 971... I do agree they kind of had a rough season, but I think that at least for this draft they're being undervalued. And then 3512, we really needed a good like late first round, early second round, late second round, just anywhere in there. At that point, we were kind of running low on cash, so we just decided, hey, let's just try and get one of these teams that might slip in the draft a little bit.
Good luck to you, CHS Hype Squad. Titan Punky Dash Batch, you got only 4 teams as well. 649, 1323, 2659, and 3310. A couple big hitters there, though. And I think that was the person who I just moved out because they couldn't mute. So we'll move on. Eloquence, Caleb, you got $12 left. 687, 2557, 2910, 3309, 3476, and 5026. How are you feeling about that?
Overall, pretty good. This draft went way differently than I had anticipated. Like compared to IRI, where everyone was drafting like overbidding early. Everyone, I should have drafted more early on. I'm not upset with how it ended up, but it's interesting how much that changed.
Yeah, I still think you, like, personally just looking, I think you have a pretty decent lineup still, but I understand you're saying maybe part of that too. I think there's 2 parts to that. One, less teams, and then we increased the dollars too. So interesting dynamic that got added in. So good luck to you, Caleb.
Thanks.
Next team, Recharge Purple, Ethan, and Nate has 8, 696, 846, 2990, 3478, 3538, and 5924. A lot of teams on your alliance.
Yeah, I think we're looking pretty good. We have a lot of teams, and hopefully a lot of them will get some points. There's some pretty awesome team names, so we're pretty happy about that.
You know they're going to win just because of that, right? Next team coming up, 2 left, 1.21 gigawatt with Haley and Attention with 1983, 2046, 3647, 4183, 5803, and 5818. Haley, how you feeling?
Honestly, I'm feeling kind of confident about these.
And $47 left, though. I think it's probably the only maybe downfall. You still have a lot of teams, though, I think, to back that up with. So I still think you got a good chance going in.
Yo, Tyler, that's because I misclicked on Funky Monkeys.
So you're regretting it. So Recharge got the Funky Monkeys. So yeah, a little misclick there. What was the misclick?
I hit numlock while hitting backspace because the bids were going up.
Just got caught in the moment, huh?
Yep.
Fair enough. Good luck to you. And rounding up with only 3 teams. Cheese Wizards. Kabi, you got 254. Probably going to get you a couple points. 604, and another team that might get maybe 5 or 6 points. 1678 Citrus Circuits. How you feel? 3 teams, is that? I mean, they're obviously going to be scoring a lot of points. Is it going to be enough for you, though?
I think so. I think I got the event-winning alliance right here.
Watch as you're dead last in the draft.
I'd say there's a difference between event-winning alliance and who's actually going to win the draft here. You could be right, though, with the event-winning alliance. So with that said, everybody, we are going to be opening up the Pick'em League polls that anybody can join in on. Possibly tonight, if not by tomorrow morning. We have Jesse over in Australia who has a 13-hour time zone difference than what I do in Central Time here. So we'll try to communicate and get that up as soon as possible, but it will be closing at midnight Eastern on, 11:59 Eastern on Thursday. So you'll have plenty of time to get your pick'ems in. And for that, we'll be giving away that Devastator 3 keyboard. So make sure you keep an eye out for that, both on Discord, Chief Delphi, and our social media channels. And if you're not in our Discord, make sure you join that with the link in there right now. But with that said, everybody, live teams, thank you so much for participating and setting the prices. Good luck to you in this draft. Go pick out your own teams as well, too. We'll have those links in our Discord and everything else as well. So with that said, guys, we're going to hop off on the live stream here. Tomorrow we do have Candidly Speaking coming back in. Some cool topics. IRI versus Chezy Champs. What is the superior off-season event? Will be one of the topics, as well as religion or religious standards in regards to teams. And then we'll be playing a couple games on Chezy Champs as well, or on Candidly Speaking as well. That will start at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and we'll probably do some marbles on stream tomorrow night as well. With that said, everybody, we're going to sign off here from our live show. Good luck to everybody in the draft, and we'll have that posted in at least 24 hours. Good night, everybody. See you later.